Welcome to Soccer Picks Daily. I'm Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with you Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time, delivering live free soccer picks from European leagues and more. So be sure you make sure you like and subscribe. Of course, you want to set those notifications for our show because when you watch us live, you get those live picks. You want to make sure you get the best possible number. All right, before we get underway, just a reminder of a few things going on. Over at our site, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use the promo code TonyT, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get underway here with Soccer Sailors. Welcome our expert handicapper who's been on fire, dominating the leaderboards at Tony'sPicks.com, top unit producer over at Tony'sPicks.com, all sports as well as in soccer, Paul Lagrotos. Paul, how you doing today?
Yeah, coming off a nice day, 3 wins and 1 push. It's been going great with these Nations League matches. There's still a lot of action going on in the next 10 days or so. So we have a lot of action, a lot of matches, and we got 5 fresh free picks for our viewers today, and some more plays, premium plays that are loaded up in the sites. But you know, we'll talk about those in a bit. So let's get to the free plays.
Let's get to the free plays. 5-pack free here today here on our show for Wednesday. Let's get it underway here. Let's begin here with pick 1, UEFA Nations League for Friday. We have France taking on Austria.
Yeah, France, they were stuck, at a very weird 1-1 draw against Croatia the other day. They were leading at the start of the second half. It wasn't a very pretty match, and Croatia, to be honest, they deserved the point there. Of course, France made some changes in the lineup. It didn't really work out for them, and they're probably, these teams have to manage their rosters because they have a lot of matches to play in a very short period of time, so they always have to rotate. But still, it's very concerning for this France side that they have conceded now in both Europa Nations League matches against Croatia and France. Of course, this match against Austria should be their easiest one, but Austria, they've scored 3 goals against Croatia in the first match, then they lost to Denmark by 1-2 at home. There is the quality is there for Austria, and I believe that they could be able to hurt France here. So I'm going to take both teams to score minus 107.
All right, Paul Lagrotos, find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. UEFA Nations League for Friday, France and Austria. He likes both teams to score. The return minus 107. All right, let's continue on to a Soccer Daily. We're here with you Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. Let's continue on here on our show. Now it's time for pick 2 from our 5-pack UEFA Nations League for Friday. We have Croatia taking on Denmark.
Yeah, Croatia, as I said before, they deserved the draw in their match against France. They played solidly, I guess. They weren't really bad in any statistical category or in any aspect of the game. Offense looked really sharper than the first match. The defense looked good, and now they're going to play on the road where they haven't been very, very good. I mean, they've taken results against lesser teams, but Denmark are really, really hard to beat. Denmark, of course, they beat France, they beat Austria. Both matches ended 2-1, so that's actually a correct score that maybe you should look out for, Denmark to win by 2-1. But in this particular match, I believe that we won't see too many goals because Denmark, especially at home, they're usually careful. Only against the lesser teams like the Moldovas and Israel and the Faroe Islands do they, destroy their opponents. But with teams that are just as good as them or better teams, matches always have under 3.5 goals. So I do expect Denmark to not lose this one. So I'm going to take the combination of Denmark or tie and under 3.5 goals at minus 145.
All right, Paul Lagrotos, find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. UEFA Nations League for Friday, Croatia and Denmark. Take Denmark or tie and under 3.5 goals. A return minus 145. All right, you're watching Soccer Picks here, joined by Paul Lagrotos. If you're looking for Paul's best bets, he's been on fire. Top units producer for 2022 over at Tony'sPicks.com. 1,566 units of profit, all documented. You can verify that over at Paul's handicapper page. Get on board for his best bets by clicking the link in the description below. Click on the All Cappers tab. You'll find Paul's page and get signed up. Long-term packages are your best value, and you can save 20% off when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Lagrotos. And now it is time for pick 3 from our 5-pack, Israel against Albania.
Yeah, Israel, they have a terrible defense, especially on the road. They lost to Austria by 4-2, to Scotland 3-2, to Denmark 5-0. They're really bad defensively, and they just conceded a couple of goals against Iceland, who are not a very good side, very competitive, yes, but they're all youngsters, and Israel's defense got exposed. And Albania, they're missing a couple of players up front, but I still believe that playing at home and against this bad Israel defense, I think that they'll be able to score. And Israel, of course, they have some quality up front, so I expect both teams to get on board here. So both teams to score -110.
All right, Paul Legretos, you'll find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. This is his play here from UEFA Nation Leagues for Friday, Israel, Albania. He says both teams to score the return -110. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. We're here with you Monday through Friday, 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's continue on here. It is now time for Pick 4 from our 5-pack UEFA Nations League for Friday, Slovakia against Azerbaijan.
Yeah, we're getting into the twilight zone now with these two teams, but I do like the value here. I'm going to take the under 2.5 goals. Belarus and Azerbaijan were stuck in a goalless draw, and Azerbaijan didn't even score when they lost to Kazakhstan by 2-0, so they haven't scored any goals. Both matches went to the under 2.5 goals, while Slovakia, they beat Belarus by 1-0, then they lost to Kazakhstan by 1-0 again at home. So two teams that have very, very, very little quality up front. So we're going to take the under 2.5 goals here at -150. Not a great price, but still solid.
All right, Paul Legretos, find his picks at Tony'sPicks.com. UEFA Nations League for Friday, Slovakia and Azerbaijan. He says take under 2.5 goals and return -150. Hey, if you guys miss any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. It's now time for pick number 5 from our 5-pack. We have Casatson taking on Belarus.
Yeah, again, another play from the Twilight Zone. It's the same, it's the same group in this one. Belarus have, they have yet to score. They only conceded 1 goal in the loss to Slovakia. Not much to say there. They're really terrible up front. While Kazakhstan, they've been really quite solid in this stage. They beat Azerbaijan by 2-0. In the first match, and then they beat Slovakia by 1-0. So not only have they won both matches, but they've kept clean sheets in both. So they've distanced themselves from the other teams in the group now with 2 wins. So I do expect them to avoid the loss here. So I'm gonna take Kazakhstan plus a quarter goal at -120. This is essentially a split line between plus half a goal and plus 1 goal and a pick'em. So in the event of a draw, half of your bet is returned and half of your bet is won.
All right, Paul's pick here from UEFA Nations League here for Friday, Kazakhstan and Belarus. He take Kazakhstan plus quarter goal, the return -120. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Daily here, joined by Paul Legretos. All right, Paul, before we get to the recap, I want you to let everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com, where you've been on fire here. 1,566 units of profit for the year 2022, the top unit producer for 2022 at Tony'sPicks.com. Also, the top producer last 30 days, last 7 days, all documented. You can verify those picks when you go to Paul's handicapper page at Tony'sPicks.com. They're graded immediately. We pay a second party for the lines, for the odds, for the grading. That's all taken care of by a second party. It's all independent. Of course, Paul, today we've got action today from obviously there's a lot of club soccer going on, and there's nation soccer as well. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, I have 3 plays for today and 1 play which is in about a week. 2 of those plays are guaranteed, which, as you said, Tony, I'm 11-2-1 in the season. 3 plays for tonight: a value bet, side blaster, and a Nations League side bet that I really, really love. And yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's matches where there's a lot of action. As I said, guys, there's gonna be this Nations League is gonna take a while to finish. I think we got about 7-10 more days of matches, so there's a ton of action, a lot of good lines, and whenever you purchase this, this picks early, you get the best possible value, because sometimes I load plays from now to 3 days from now. So if you buy it on the same day, the value has dropped. So you should really consider taking a 3-day or a weekly pass or a monthly pass, and you'll get the best value as soon as it's available.
That's right, guys. Again, I work with Paul Legretos over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's been on absolute fire here from soccer and all sports combined as well. You see the numbers, the guaranteed 11-2-1. Get on board. He's got value bets up there today, as well as action from Nations League. Guaranteed picks up there as well, where he's been on fire here. World Cup qualifier up there. Nations League smasher as well. But as Paul was mentioning, the best value is getting that long-term pass. He has a 3, a 7, or 30-day all-sports pass. Get all of Paul's plays from the major European clubs, European soccer. He also delves into North America, South America. Got to check it out as well. Sometimes he'll delve into NBA, MLB, NHL. You just got to check it out. Very selective in those leagues. But the 1 month pass will get you 30 days of plays here, premium plays from Paul. Every premium pick he puts into the site is yours when you get on board with that 1 month all sports pass. We're going to save you 20% off on all premium pick packages. Now, we'll just do the math here on this 1 month pass. You'll save $66 when you use a promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers page, and then getting signed up. Again, use that promo code TonyT. Good on all packages. If you get a guaranteed pick, a one-off, a long-term pass, it's good on anything. Use as much as you'd like. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Stale here, joined by Paul Lecaretos. And now, Paul, now it is time for the recap.
Yeah, these are all UEFA Nations League matches taking place on Friday. First, we're going to start with France and Austria. We're going to take both teams to score -107. Croatia at Denmark. We're going to take the combination of Denmark or tie and under 3.5 goals at -145. Israel at Albania. We're going to take both teams to score -110. Slovakia at Azerbaijan. We're going to take the under 2.5 goals at -150. And last pick is Kazakhstan at Belarus. We're going to take Kazakhstan plus a quarter goal -120.
That's right. Paul Lecaretos here from TonySpace.com with his 5-pack here for you here on SoccerPicks Daily. Guys, looking for his best bets, click the link below. Click the All Cappers tab. You'll find his page. Get signed up. Paul's been on fire. Top units producer here at TonySpace.com for the year 2022 as well. The last 30 days, last 7 days. He's been on fire. He's been on fire with those guaranteed picks, 11, 2, and 1. Get on board, get signed up, and use that promo code to save yourself some money. All right, I'll do it here for this edition here of SoccerPicks Daily. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. Bring in Paul. He'll give us some plays here for you, a 5-pack for you on the show. So make sure you like and subscribe. Set those notifications so you're live with us to get the best numbers. I want to wish you guys great luck today with your bets. We'll talk with you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a good evening, good afternoon. We'll talk to you again tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern Time with SoccerPicks Daily.